Hello students, in last class you have studied about what is meant by deterioration of stones, okay? How the stone will get damaged due to the effect of natural agencies you have studied in last class. Today we will see preservation of stones, okay? Preservation of stones means it is the process of protecting the stones from the decaying, okay? The process of protecting stones from its decaying is called as the preservation, okay? See, as you know, the stone is always exposed to the atmosphere, okay? Due to the natural agencies effect, due to the natural agencies like rain, wind and temperature, the stone will get deteriorated, okay? To prevent this deterioration, we are going to apply some preservatives on the stone surface, okay? We are going to apply some applicants on the stone surface. Those applicants will prevent the stone to get damaged, okay? These preservatives will will prevent the stone to get damaged, okay? So what are the preservatives we are going to use? Those preservatives should have some desirable properties, okay? What are those properties? We will see one by one. See, qualities of an ideal preservative. How the preservative should be, okay? It should not allow moisture, okay? The preservative which you are going to apply on the stone surface, it should be non-absorbent, means it should not allow any water to percolate into the stone, okay? So it should be non-absorbent. If it allows the water to percolate in it, so the stone will get again damaged, okay? So the first property is it should not allow any moisture into the stone surface. Next is it should not develop any objectionable color. When you apply that preservative on the stone surface, it should give the pleasant appearance, means the color of the preservative should be light, it should be decent, okay? It should not give any dark color, okay? It should have the pleasant appearance. Next is it should be hardened sufficiently, okay? It should be of that type, it should be hardened so that it should resist the effects from the natural agencies, okay? It should be hard enough to resist the effects due to the various atmospheric agents, okay? It should be hardened sufficiently. Next is it should be easily penetrated into surface of stone, okay? When you apply the preservative on the stone surface, it should be easily penetrate. It should go into the stone surface easily, okay? It should penetrate into the stone surface easily. Next is it should be easy in applying, okay? It should be easily workable, okay? While applying, it should not मीन्स वो जब अप्लाई आप करते हो प्रिजर्वेटिव को स्टोन के ऊपर, वो इजीली अप्लाई होना चाहिए, ओके? नेक्स्ट इज इट शुड बी इकोनॉमिकल, ओके? इकोनॉमिकल मीन्स द कॉस्ट ऑफ द प्रिजर्वेटिव शुड बी लेस, ओके? द वॉट एवर यू आर गोइंग टू यूज द प्रिजर्वेटिव फॉर अ stone on stone surface, that should be economical, means the cost of the preservative should be cheap. Next is it should be non-corrosive and harmless for the health, okay? What is the means the preservative you are going to use, it should be non-corrosive, okay? It should not cause any diseases, okay? Regarding means related to skin and any other diseases, it should not cause, okay? It should not cause any skin related diseases, and it should not have any smell, okay? While applier should apply the preservative without any harm, okay? Next is it should remain effective for a long time. Okay, whenever you apply the preservative on the stone, it should remain on the surface for a long time. It should be durable. Okay, it should last for the long time. Okay, the preservative should effective for a long time. Okay, it should be long lasting. These are the ideal properties of a preservative. Okay, see, next we will see what are the types of preservatives, means what are the preservatives you are going to apply on the stone surface. We will see. First is oil paints, second linseed oil, next is coal tar and paraffin, pointing and plastering, solution of alum and soap, solution of baryta. Okay, we will see one by one. Okay, oil paints. Okay, you normally see which are means painting. Okay, we will paint the wall by using the paints. Okay, these paints will act as the preservatives. Okay, these paints will protect the stone to get damaged. Okay, these paints will prevent the moisture, or these will prevent the natural agencies to affect on the stone surface. Okay, these oil paints are used as the preservatives. Next is coal tar. Okay, next is linseed oil. This is the linseed oil, this is the coal tar, and this is the paraffin. Okay, this is the linseed oil. It may be in a raw position or it may be boiled. Okay, so it is applied on the stone surface and it is going to act as the preservative. Okay, it is going to protect the stone from the decaying. Okay, but it requires some maintenance. Okay, frequently maintenance is required for this linseed oil. Okay, next is coal tar. Okay, normally it is coal tar is applied on the stone surface, but it is having the dark color. Okay, due to its dark color, it reflects, means the appearance is not good. Okay, the appearance of the surface will be objectionable. So nowadays this coal tar is not used as the preservatives. Okay, next is paraffin. Okay, it is also in a liquid form. It is also going to used as the preservative and it is going to apply on the stone surface and it acts as the preservative. It prevents the stone to get deteriorated. Okay, it produces unsightly, greasy or glazed surface. Okay, it represents or it produces greasy or glazed surface and it likely to pick up dirt. Okay, dirt, it will pick up the dirt. Okay, next is pointing and plastering. Okay, this is the plastering, this is the pointing. Okay, plastering means we are going to use the mortar like cement and sand and water mixture. We are going to make it a paste and we are going to apply that coat on the stone masonry, means stone surface. We are going to coat, means we are going to use that coat as the preservative for the stone surface. Okay, when you apply, it will act as the preservative and it will prevent the stone to get damaged. Okay, this is the pointing. Okay, we are going to apply the preservative, means we are going to fill these joints with the cement. Okay, we are going to fill these joints with the cement and this cement is act as the preservative and it will prevent the stone to get damaged. Okay, next is solution of soap and alum. Okay, the solution of some soap and solution of alum and soap we are going to take in a proportion and we are going to add it in a water. Okay, we are going to dissolve in a liter of water and that solution we are going to apply on the stone surface, and that is going to act as the preservative, and it is going to prevent the stone to get decayed. Okay. Next is solution of baryta. Okay. The solution of barium hydroxide is called as the baryta. Okay. It is also applied on the stone surface, and it is going to act as the preservative. Okay. This treatment is long lasting as the calcium carbonate is insoluble and is least affected by the atmospheric agencies. Okay. This treatment is long lasting. Okay. It will be effective for a long time. Okay. These are the preservatives which are going to use it for the preservation of stones. Okay. These are the preservative which are going to apply on the stone surface, and we can prevent the stone to get decay for some extent. Okay. In next class, we will see the next part of the first chapter. Okay. Thank you.